Hi there, I'm Dr. Stephanie Falk. And today, rather than talk about a specific element of mental health or of relationships, I actually want to talk about just mental health in general and the social environment in terms of, I guess, the challenge. Talking about mental health or talking about seeking therapeutic or, therapeutic services, counseling therapy. I really wish that it was something that we could talk about openly, like we go to the chiropractor or we go to the dentist. But unfortunately, it's not. And I'm not naive to the reasons why. I think traditionally, challenges related to mental health, way back when, were associated with like evil possession or associated with having a deficit that would never be consistent with living a happy life or having happy relationships. Just so much was understood, I think, or misunderstood rather. And that's not the case now. We understand a lot more related to particular mental health challenges that people struggle with. And we know that mental health challenges are experienced by lots of our population. Lots of your friends and family probably experience challenges related to mental health. But rather than talking about it and leaning on each other for support or feedback, we keep it to ourselves, we isolate, and a lot of times people don't seek therapy until they're really at their breaking point. And unfortunately, there's a lot of times when I've really thought, oh man, like I wish I would have been able to talk to this person a couple years back or 6 months ago, because I feel like it could have been more helpful in terms of getting to the type of healing and changes that they want in a more rapid way. I don't really believe there's a point of no return, but just this idea of, man, before it came as critical as it is, I wish they would have sought me out and I would have been able to help intervene in the earlier stages of them dealing with whatever it is that they're dealing with. But why is that? Because it's associated with stigma. If you go to therapy, then you must have something absolutely and utterly wrong with you. Not the case. I know that that's somewhere in our consciousness, at least a lot of people, but I certainly don't believe that. And one thing that I, casually will say to friends or family that ask about being a therapist, that ask about, what I do day in and day out and its impact on me, a lot of times, I'll tell them, like, I would not choose to sit in the room and talk to the individuals that I'm privileged to talk to if I did not believe in healing, if I did not believe in change and growth, if I thought that I was sitting down and talking to people that were just irrefutably damaged or people that should be shameful or embarrassed. That's not how I would spend my time and energy. Certainly, I think that most of the people that I'm able to talk to are just like you and me, and they have some challenges related to relationships or mental health, and that's okay. And I get really excited when someone new comes in because I have the opportunity to sit and visit with them, to join with them on their journey, and to help support them in the best possible way related to their goals. And it's exciting for me. And it really does feel like a sacred privilege, and I appreciate that very much. So I don't know if I've touched you in some way that might anticipate you to think about talking a little bit more openly about mental health, even if you don't meet diagnostic criteria for something like anxiety or depression. I think there are times when we get stuck in thought patterns that can be really detrimental. And I would encourage you to talk about those. Get a little feedback, get a little support from friends and family members. And if it reaches a place of, trying a couple things on your own and you're not really getting much headway, then don't be afraid to seek support of a therapist or a counselor. I appreciate you tuning in. If you don't want to miss the video, feel free to subscribe, and I hope this finds you having an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you.